Hey guys, so I discovered something interesting, and that is that Facebook pages and Facebook posts are now getting indexed and they're ranking on page 1 in Google. Meta, they launched an update that allows Instagram posts to get indexed and to rank in Google. And they also, I don't know when they did it, but they also now allow Facebook posts to get indexed and rank in Google. And let me show you what it is that I'm talking about. So if I search for Schema Writer WordPress plugin, it's not super surprising that my own website Schema Writer is ranking on page 1, on position 1 and 2 here, as you can see. And then we have the Perplexity and the Claude pages that I talked about the Claude page in yesterday's video. But down here in position 5 and 6, we see something interesting. And that is 2 Facebook posts. And this is a new thing. So when I click on this guy here, update to Schema Writer, let's see what we get. We come into this post that I published the 10th of July this year, and the text of the post is update to Schema Writer, WordPress plugin, hey guys, great news, and so on and so forth. So that's just me talking about the update to the Schema Writer plugin that we have this WordPress plugin now. So the interesting thing is, so there are several things that are interesting. First of all, it's interesting that it's even getting indexed. Then it's interesting that it's ranking on page 1 in Google. And then third thing, it's interesting, what can you do to actually utilize this? So let me just keep this guy open and let me go back to Google again. Schema Writer WordPress plugin. So let me just scroll down here. So I'm searching for Schema Writer WordPress plugin, and I'm seeing these 2 posts here. If I click on this guy, I come over to this post here. So what's happening is that when you're creating a post in Facebook, in the background, Facebook is actually creating a URL for this post. And the URL looks like this, facebook.com/jespernissenseo. That's the page name, /posts, and then /update to Schema Writer, WordPress plugin, and so on and so forth. So what you can see in this URL is that they're actually taking the first words here, update to Schema Writer, WordPress plugin, hey guys, and so on and so forth. So they're taking the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 words. So they're taking the first 11, 12, 13 words and putting into the URL. And they're also putting in it to the meta title, the title of this page, because you can see it says update to Schema Writer. So that's the title and the meta title of that page, of that URL. So you can see here up in the browser tab here, you can see that it says update to Schema Writer, right? And the reason that you can see these words up here is because it's in the meta title of that page. So that's what we need to know, because that's what we need to utilize when you are doing SEO for our clients. Because if you are a local business or you have a website like Schema Writer, for example. So I have Schema Writer website. Of course, I want to get more real estate in the organic search results. I want to get more positions on page 1. What can I do? I want to rank for these keywords. So whenever I am posting about Schema Writer, and whenever I'm posting about schema or on-page SEO, related keywords, stuff like this, what I need to consider is I need to consider that within the first 10 to 12 words, I need to put the phrase that I want to rank for. Think about this. This is what Google is showing us. You can see here, update to Schema Writer WordPress plugin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're showing me the 7 first words. So let's actually try to search for update to Schema Writer. Update to Schema Writer. Let's see. Yeah, so it's actually ranking number 2. So we have the AI overview, and then we have the website for Schema Writer, and then we have the Facebook post, update to Schema Writer. So when it's verbatim, meaning when it's this long tail keyword that you want to rank for, be sure to put it first, because it will then index and rank. So I don't know how fast it indexes. I haven't done anything to index these Facebook posts. So I don't know how fast they index. I don't know if all of them index, and it's too soon for me to know. Does it depend on interaction? Because So nobody actually liked this and nobody commented on this post. So that's interesting. So that actually answers my question about interaction. I can see that it has 2 shares, but one of them is myself. So, and then John Smith has also shared this. So interaction doesn't seem to be that important to indexation of these Facebook posts. Perhaps they just index by themselves. Who knows? So one thing to consider is that when you're running a Facebook page for your company, what I would do, besides putting, of course, the keywords that you want to rank for in the beginning, what I would do is I would try to write my post, then include a link to something. Of course, typically my own website, and then some text, some more text, right? Because this link will then appear to be clickable in the posts. Let me show you what I mean. So update to Screenwriter, so that's what I'm searching for. Oh, update to Screenwriter, oh, there's a post. That sounds trustworthy because it's a Facebook page, so I click. And then there's actually no link to Screenwriter. So I actually put a link down here. But for conversion rate optimization, it's actually better to put the link up here because I don't know about you, but I'm of course starting to read the first line, then the second line, and then I just start to skim the rest of the text, right? So if you put the link to whatever it is that your company page is, then you need to put it up here actually. And yeah, so that's just my recommendation. And if you want to put images or not images, that's actually a good question. Let's actually perform an image search. So update to Screenwriter. And what I mean by image search is that up these tabs up here, when I click on images here, I can then see what images are being shown by Google. And let's see here. So this is the Screenwriter website, Screenwriter, YouTube. And then we actually have Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Screenwriter. There's an AI Screenwriter, Facebook. So yeah, so this is also kind of interesting because it shows that besides your own branded website, of course, I would expect for branded search terms, I would expect that my own website images are being shown first, because if it's my own brand, of course, it's my own website. That's what I would expect, and that's also what I'm seeing. I would also expect YouTube thumbnails to be shown here because we know that they rank extremely well in image search. And then we have the Facebook. So that's just interesting to me. I must admit, I can't remember if it's always been like this, but I can just say that it is like this now. So, and this is good news for you if you're running an e-commerce website. So if you have a web shop, you're selling jewelry or watches or something like this, you can use Facebook posts, attach images. So let's say golden earrings. So I'm searching for golden earrings, right? And I'm inside of image search. So this is what images of golden earrings looks like. And we see a lot of web shops. Let me actually just see if we have. We don't have any Facebook pages here. So we have a lot of web shops here, and a lot of this is of course Google Ads up here, all of it, and but no Facebook posts, none that I can see anyway. So I don't know, perhaps this is just a coincidence, but for me this is an interesting way of trying to utilize image search, create Facebook posts with the relevant images, relevant keywords, attach the image that you want to rank in image search, and see it pop up here. So yeah, that's just a thought, guys. So anyway, that's the essence of today's video. I hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one.